You know, there was a time when if you would have asked me what the best resort here at Walt Disney World was, I would have said Boardwalk hands down. But like so many Walt Disney World resort hotels and Disney Vacation Club villas, it fell into disrepair and got booted off the list. However, it recently got updated, and so we're here. We're back to see if it can regain its place at the top of my favorite resorts list. And of course, we're taking you along with us. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome to the very toasty parking lot of Disney's Boardwalk Resort, where I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm kind of salty. I'm kind of salty today, man. Even though I'm here, getting ready to stay at one of my formerly favorite places here at Disney World. And I'm gonna explain why, but first, I'm gonna tuck you away so we can make our way in. I got some stuff to carry. So with that, I guess I'll see you when we get inside. All right. Whew. That was a walk to get here. All right, now that my stuff's down, let's turn some lights on. All right, so wow. That was a heck of a walk to get in here. Because of the parking situation here at the Boardwalk, which is very similar to what you have over at Beach Club and Yacht Club as well, where the parking is behind the resort and then you have to kind of walk a little bit to get to the resort. There was a good amount of distance to cover, but there's a side entrance that's somewhat near where my room is, and I was like, I'm just gonna go in that entrance, but that entrance was closed and locked and the Magic Band reader wasn't working, so had to double back with another family all the way into the entrance. It was quite the to-do. But we're in the room now, and yeah, let's take a quick look around. Now, like I said, we're staying here at the Boardwalk today. This is the Boardwalk Villas, so it is the Disney Vacation Club side, and this is a deluxe studio with a preferred view, so we do get to look out over the boardwalk, which is my favorite thing about this resort. But I want to give you a look at this room, what it has to offer, you know, just kind of give you a quick room tour, give you an idea of what to expect if you're thinking about staying here. I will say, one of my biggest complaints about the Boardwalk when I was here last is it just felt so crammed, like it felt so crowded in the rooms. And I think that that was because of the way that the room was set up, but they definitely have made some updates and it does not feel crowded in here now. Of course, this is our kitchenette. We've got a bunch of amenities in there. Here's a look at our room. Look how open this looks. And like just feels open, you know? Of course, this has that pull down bed and a couch. And here's our bed over here. We do have plenty of space on both sides of the bed, which is really great. I love when there's space so that we can get in and out of the bed. Really great artwork on the wall. We do also have that elevated platform, so we can tuck some things under there too. Nightstand, couch that pulls down. Look at this artwork. This is this resort. And Goofy and Max are out there sunbathing. Isn't that awesome? I absolutely love that. The way that they are including characters into these updated rooms is just, I think it's perfect. I know that some people don't like having IP, you know, Disney characters in places like this, but when it's done right, it's good. And I think that this is done right. Of course, we have Hey Disney over here by our nightstand. And then over here, we have a fifth sleeper. So let's pull that down real quick and take a look, see what the artwork looks like. Because there's usually something fun back here. Oh, check it out. It's Mickey and Minnie by the pool. Isn't that cute? I absolutely love that. Now there are a lot of other really great details in this room as well, including the print on the pillows, which as you can see is Mickey, and these curtains. Look how great the print is on these curtains. I absolutely love it. But all right, I saved the best for last. Let's take a look at this view. This is my favorite thing about these rooms. Just the absolutely gorgeous view that you get right from your room. Oh, and it did not disappoint. Check this out. Isn't that just the best? I absolutely love it. I will say, not really a great place for privacy because you're basically sharing a balcony on both sides, but when you're in your room, you get a fantastic view. And the sound at night when the music's going and you can hear the people, oh, it's awesome. Hold on a second. I said saving the best for last. That's definitely not the end of it, because there's a whole bathroom area we have to take a quick look at. Of course, we do have this big vanity, which is nice. Gotta love a place where you can get yourself ready for the day. Over here we have our closet with our extra pillows and blankets. We also have a safe in there. And then this way we have our bathroom, which is rather small. That's one of the things that I've noticed about the bathrooms here in the past. And of course, even though they got updated, that doesn't mean that the bathroom got any bigger, you know? So still a tiny bathroom. Let's take a look inside, see what we're working with. Oh, that's sad. Just a sad, sad shower head. All right, I mean, what are you gonna do? A little disappointed there, but it is what it is. I love the view. That's why I'm here, for the view. Actually, I'm here for another reason too, which is why I'm salty. So let's get comfortable on this couch and I'll give you the explanation you deserve. All right, so I understand that there's always going to be someone who's like, how on earth could you be salty to be staying at this resort? But it's not that I'm salty to be here or that I'm frustrated that I'm here. Of course I'm not. I'm happy that I'm here. But I booked this room for a very specific reason, and that was to be able to participate in Moonlight Magic, which is a Disney Vacation Club member event. Now, I know some of you have heard of this before. We've talked about this before. I've griped about Moonlight Magic before. It's one of those incidental perks that Disney Vacation Club members have access to, and by have access to, we need to put some big air quotes there, because in order to participate, it is a lottery system. Members who have reservations at Disney Vacation Club properties take priorities, of course. I did just that so that I could participate. I haven't been able to do Moonlight Magics for a really long time because I haven't been able to line up a stay with a Moonlight Magic. So when I saw that I had some points to use and there was a Moonlight Magic coming up, I was like, let's do it. This will be awesome. But I still couldn't get in. Yes, that's right. Even a member like me who jumped through every single hoop that Disney Vacation Club put up. I was in line, waiting, ready to go. I couldn't secure a spot. And you know, this is something that's really interesting because I've had people ask me about this in the past. You know, they'll say, well, other channels, they were able to do certain things and they were able to get previews, this, that, and the other. We don't have any special connections here. We just do it like you would do it. And sometimes that leads to disappointments. And this was one of those disappointments. There's really no way around it. And look, I know that there's an entire camp of you out there who are gonna be like, well, you can't have everything, you can't do everything. But I'm gonna tell you something, as a Disney Vacation Club member who has been a member for over 20 years now, like it gets a little ridiculous when you get to a point where you can't participate in anything. And that was true when I didn't live here and it was a to-do to get down here. I know the struggle for those of you who don't live down here, but even as someone who does live down here, if I can't participate even occasionally, you have to ask yourself, are these actually perks? Or is this something that they're putting out there, you know, in the event that some members get to participate? All I know is that I don't have the hashtag that magical feeling. You know what I mean? That having been said, yes, I'm feeling a little salty, but I'm glad that I got it out of my system. And I appreciate you sitting here with me and letting me vent for a minute so that we can like shake it off before actually digging into this day. By the way, Russ feels exactly the same way I do. He's just not here with me right now because he'll be joining us a little bit later. But we've been talking about this and going back and forth together as well. And you know, it's frustrating. It's frustrating and disappointing. But, you know, we're gonna do like we always do. We bob and weave, we change plans last second, still make the best of it. And that's exactly what we're gonna do. But all right, with all that out of the way, I think I'm gonna put my bathing suit on and I'm gonna go for a dip. Of course, I'm not gonna take you with me because you don't have your swimsuit. Sorry, it's just, I'm not equipped for that right now. But I'll check in with you guys as soon as I get back.
A few moments later.
I'll tell you what, that was great. I love enjoying just a nice swim midday. I made my way over to the quiet pool and enjoyed that until the storm rolled in. But guess who joined us?
Oh, boy.
How you doing?
I'm tired.
Yeah?
It's been a long day.
Well, you know, that happens, but hey, here we are at the boardwalk. Really quick, what do you think of this room?
I think it's nice. I like how they updated it to where they pretty much put the built-ins along this whole stretch of the wall. So it makes it definitely seem more open. I really like it. And then the artwork is just absolutely adorable.
You know, I said the same thing about how open this room feels, and I do love the artwork too.
I think the only thing missing, because obviously that stool goes underneath there on that side, is like even like a collapsible desk, almost like the one we had at the True by Hilton. Would have been really cool.
This is meant to go over here,
Sure.
and that's why that's not there, so that there's plenty of room for this. I think that's the thought process there.
You still can't beat these though.
I know, they're so nice.
So like, disregard my last statement.
But tell you what, it's time to go grab some dinner. So you ready?
Oh, let's go.
Let's go. And I think you guys are really gonna like this one. Now, for those of you who have been following along with all of our adventures here at the boardwalk over the past year, you know exactly where we're headed for dinner tonight. And that is blue ribbon corn dogs. We have been eagerly awaiting this place to open, and finally it did. The day after we were here, you know, the really rainy day. And today we're getting everything off the menu.
I'm cleaning it out.
Yes, you heard us. Now, I did ask our channel members to tell us what hot dogs they wanted us to get, and I think the winners were the classic and the Mexican street dog. So, of course, we have to try those. We'll try those first, but we couldn't resist. We just had to get absolutely everything. So, Russ, go do it.
I'm on it.
All right, so Russ just ordered our dinner, which with an annual pass discount, which is 10% off, came to a grand total before dessert of $65.18. So that's how much money we spent on corn dogs today, including this drink, which is their hibiscus agave raspberry lemonade. That's a mouthful. Let's see if it's good. Ooh, that is tart. Would you like to try?
Yeah. Bottoms up. Delicious. I love that.
I mean, it's good, but it's a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know why I expected a face out of him. This is the guy who enjoys Beverly.
It's true, I do.
Whew. I mean, it's definitely good, but I don't think this is for everybody.
I would agree, it's definitely not. It's
It
not
definitely
as
has
sweet.
a floral taste to it too,
Yeah.
clearly with the hibiscus. But now we wait. We got a little buzzer. We just have to wait for our hot dogs to be ready. Then
It's chow time.
it's chow time. All right, here it is. Everything that we ordered. It smells delicious. We have the regular corn dog. All of these come with chips, by the way. The Mexican street dog, the golden dragon dog,
Yep.
which has a sriracha aioli as well as a sweet chili sauce. I know one of you is asking about that. And of course, the pickle dog. All right, so we're gonna start with the classic. This thing is huge. Holy moly.
Hold on. If you're not going.
Cheers.
Yeah, go for it.
It's a pretty solid corn dog.
I like the breading on it. It's just straight, actual like cornmeal. Mm-hmm.
It's a good corn dog.
Yeah.
I don't feel like it's super stand out. It's just a good corn dog.
I ain't complaining. How about
No,
that?
I'm definitely not complaining either. But when you have so many other really great options on the table, I mean, you're gonna get really hung up on plain corn dog? I know I'm not
We're
gonna.
just setting the baseline, folks. We're just setting the baseline.
That's true, that's true. All right, next up, I'm going for the other one that you guys wanted us to get, which is the Mexican street corn dog.
I have high hopes for this one.
I do too. All right, so I gotta get some lime on here. Try not to make too much of a mess. It's not gonna be easy to do today. That's really good.
Well, it's got a little bit of heat to it.
It is a little spicy, the sauce that they got,
Yeah.
but I love the flavor. There's so much.
That's really good. That's very good. Yeah, sip of the lemonade that's too tart for other people.
It's not too tart for me. It's just I was expecting it to be a little sweeter.
I like it. It's right up my alley.
Now I'm going for the pickle dog. Now here's the thing
Oh, okay.
about the pickle dog. Okay, first of all, giant,
The
and that's
growth
because
on that thing.
yeah, there is quite the growth on this, and that's because this is a hot dog stuffed inside a pickle and breaded, and there's a lot. There's a lot. So we're going with a fork and knife here, which is going to be pretty useless because it's It is hard to cut into this
You
thing.
need proper friction and angles.
Yeah.
It's
there's-
like a metal working shop over here.
There's math involved here. Check this
Whoa,
out.
look at the cross cut of that sucker.
That's impressive. It's also served with peanut butter.
This is what's
So,
intriguing me. I'm
You
excited
know we
about
got to
the
do
peanut
it right. It's a good amount of peanut butter we're putting on there. Okay. This is going to be hard to eat. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this.
Cut it off in sections. No, you gotta cut it.
I'm going to have to cut this.
Yeah.
I wish that they had better utensils because this is not
Not working out too
really
well for
doing
you.
it. But see, it's all falling apart. I got to go in here with my hands. I'm just doing it, making a mess. Ready? Here we go.
Here, have a napkin. You need it.
Go ahead, give it a shot. Don't forget the peanut butter.
Yeah, I gotta break off this extra though, because that ain't gonna be helping nobody. Oh no, it is falling apart on me. Because unfortunately, the real problem, is the fact that the pickle, is not adhering obviously to the breading.
No.
So, that is what it is. Oh boy.
Here, go ahead.
Oh boy, I'm going for it.
That's really good. And the peanut butter works. It's crazy, but it works.
Yeah, that's weird.
All right, last but definitely not least, we've got one more to try before we actually dig into dinner, and that is
Okay.
this golden dragon dog.
I am crunching into the microphone. I apologize, because it's not. I can't put this down.
Occupational hazard, you know what I mean? Like, it's just one of the things that you guys unfortunately have to deal with when we do this type of thing. Now we have sriracha, what is ultimately sriracha mayo, as well as sweet chili sauce. We're gonna dip into both because we are gluttons for punishment over here. Okay.
I will admit, after taking that whole bite, the second one, it's very good.
It is
The
very
pickle works with all that. That's actually really good.
All right, last bite before we eat. That's really good.
What'd you have it on? Both?
Both.
You do both? Mm-hmm. That's how you're supposed to do it?
I don't know.
I did 1 and 1. Quintessential boardwalk food.
For sure. But
That's the answer.
we need to eat so we can formulate official opinions.
Okay,
Let's do it.
we'll be back.
All right, now that we've finished all of those corn dogs, and we did have some help, okay? It wasn't just us sucking down 4 corn dogs. We've been talking.
Let's be honest, I could have done it myself.
That's probably true.
I did not need assistance. I was being generous and sharing with the populace.
Facts. So we wanted to talk a little bit about what we thought of this. You know, I have to say, I think that all of them were really good, but I can't help but feeling that this is very similar to some other places like Gideon's or Everglazed, where yes, no matter what you get, it's well done, you're gonna like it, but you're really missing out if you're not going for a more interesting option, you know? Like the regular corn dog was good.
But you need a baseline, so we got the basic corn dog just to set the record straight, and then we went up from there.
Yes, but where this place really shines is in the other corn dogs. Now, my favorite of all of them, the pickle dog.
Yeah, right now, it's actually a toss-up for me as of right now. I actually can't make a final decision between the pickle dog, the golden dragon, or the street corn, because they're all individually different. You know, you get your sweet and savory, and then you got your spicy, so like, it's kind of tough. I think what's nice is depending on the season and depending on the day, how I'm feeling, I might get one over the other and vice versa.
You don't think that anyone stood out above the rest? Man, I can hear those gears turning.
They're not turning, they're jamming up. Get back to me at the end of the video.
I have to say, we did ask around, and the pickle dog did stand out, but here's the one that stood out in a really interesting way, that golden dragon dog. So even without any sauces, that was a really solid corn dog, and I would actually recommend that over the regular corn dog, even if you don't use the sauce, because it's pretty good. The panko was really nice texture there.
Yeah, I think if there's one thing you take away from this, if you want a really good corn dog but nothing special on it, get the golden dragon one, and then don't do any of the dipping sauce with it.
Yeah.
That I would agree with. See, like today, I feel like the street dog takes the gold for me today.
The Mexican street corn dog.
Yeah. Today, that's the one that wins the bet for me.
Well, that's what won for Russ. But we're not done yet. We're gonna sit here for a minute, relax, let all of that corn dog goodness settle, and then we have one more thing we want to try.
Sundays. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. What are we getting?
We're not getting sundaes. What are you talking about?
I've been dying for a Sunday.
Cotton candy. Cotton candy. Say it with me.
It's not my thing.
Cotton candy.
It's not my thing.
We're getting the pineapple cotton candy. I'll tell you what, I absolutely love this resort. This whole area is like my favorite place to be. Not that this is news to you guys, but it's just a great place to hang out.
It is, even with the slightly nasty looking weather we got.
Yeah, it doesn't really look the best, but it's a really beautiful night. It's nice and cool, nice little breeze going. Perfect night to be out here hanging out.
Can I just say though, I'm really dying for some saltwater taffy. I know that's
Really?
very stereotypical boardwalk candy fare, but like I have been dying for some New England saltwater taffy.
There was a time when you used to be able to get it
Yeah,
here.
I know.
In like the little DVC area. I don't think they have it anymore, but we might have to go check the gift shop and see if they have some in there, because I could eat some saltwater taffy.
Yeah, I'm just in the mood for it. I don't know.
Maybe we'll check.
Yeah, we'll see.
Guys, I have some bad news. No cotton candy today at Blue Ribbon Corn Dogs. We are out of luck. I don't know what to tell you. Guess we're just gonna have to come back. Well, for now, I think it's time to make our way back up to the room and continue on with our evening. All right, we're back from some time at the pool. Obviously, we got some treats to include taffy. This actually is a huge 1.25 pound thing of taffy, and I have to be honest with you, I just grabbed it, but the flavors are pretty impressive. We have cotton candy, caramel apple, churro, and buttered popcorn. I'm so excited for this. Are you excited?
I'm dying for taffy for whatever reason. Like, I'm very excited. I'm excited for the flavors. Like, I wanted regular flavors, but like the other flavors that are being provided here are exciting. I wasn't ready for it.
We also got some other treats, but we're gonna hold off on those here for a second. I think we need to get clean and cozy because I'm all covered in pool water. I'm all covered in pool, and I wanna get ready to wind down for the night.
Yeah, I'm cold.
All right, let's go warm up.
Okay.
That's better. All right, all cozy now. Let's crack into these snacks and tell people what we got. So one of the things that we actually picked up is new, but
Not
not
new.
this.
Just a giant chocolate chip cookie.
You know what's funny? I think I got this last time I was here, which was in like 2021. Giant chocolate chip cookie. You gonna take an ear? Go ahead, take a bite. By the way, I don't know if you can hear it, but
Oh.
Luminous is going on out there. What do you think? I mean, I know it's good.
For $6, it's a lot of cookie.
These cookies are really big, and they do give you a lot. So, also new for, I suppose, fall, even though it's not technically fall yet, we have this apple pie cookie. Now, I haven't heard anyone talking about this, so I don't know if it's like a Halloween specialty or anything.
Yeah.
Kind of looks like an
Sugar
apple pie.
crystals? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna take a little bite. This is the one I wanted. Oh my god.
So they filled with like caramel or something?
That tastes exactly like apple pie. Like the second you get your mouth around it, you're like, that's apple pie.
There's chunks of apple in it.
Wow. That's really good.
And naturally sweet.
Like not super duper sweet, even though there's a lot of sugar on top.
Yeah.
That's really good. Okay, we have to try a piece of taffy, right?
Yeah. I love taffy, and I don't get it near enough.
See what we're working with here.
I mean,
That's a lot of taffy.
It's a decent amount of
And
taffy.
it's over a pound, pound and a quarter.
Yeah, and I mean, I think we get a pretty good idea of what's what based on the color here. What do I want to try?
What color are you gonna try for? I was thinking maybe churro. Oh my goodness, I feel like this is a recipe for dessert. Thank you. So I think I'm gonna try churro, which I assume is the brown one.
Well, is that the one brown
Oh
one
wait,
with
hold
apple?
on.
There's a brown one with apple.
Caramel apple and churro. So that's clearly the caramel apple because it's got the little green.
And,
This one doesn't.
I'm
So,
going cotton candy, considering we didn't get cotton candy today.
oh, you know what? I'm changing my mind. I'm going with buttered popcorn. See how this is.
Just what I wanted. Just a chewy candy.
That's really good.
So good. It's exactly what I was in the mood for. I have to admit though, the winner's definitely your cookie. Mm-hmm. That cookie is phenomenal. If you were here during the fall season and it's even maybe here during Christmas, get your hands on that cookie.
I definitely think that's worth it. With that said, I think it's about time to put a button on our day here at the boardwalk. Like I said when we first got here, like it's been a little bit hectic. I was a little salty when we first got our day started, but it turned out pretty good, you know?
Okay.
It turned out pretty good. I had a great day. We just kind of used this opportunity to lounge at the pool and enjoy ourselves. And I'm sure that tomorrow will be a very similar day, but just have to wait and see.
Yeah, now it's time to jump in bed and eat snacks.
That's right. So before he jumps into bed, finds something good on TV, and I grab all these snacks, maybe taking a nibble before I make my way into the bed, we just want to take a second and say thanks for hanging out with us today, and we hope that you'll join us on our next adventure. Until then, bye guys.